We're on the air. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. How's it going today? Welcome to Saturday. The weekend is upon us. June the 15th, halfway through June already. Unbelievable. We're already on the second. Are we on the second half of the year? No, not quite. 2 weeks from now, we're at the halfway point of the year. Unbelievable. How you guys doing today? I hope you're having a good day out there. I'm doing all right. I'm trying to stay on top of the news stories out there and what's happening. Let me just put my mute button on there. I don't like my photo. I don't like the quality of my image on my computer today. I got to tell you, that doesn't look too hot. Look kind of grainy, don't you think? Yeah. Wonder about that. I don't know if I can make it any better. The bandwidth usage, boy, I doubt there's much I can do about this. I can try a medium and just give it a try. Let me know how this works for you guys. It doesn't look too good to me, I'll tell you that. We'll go back to the other one if I need to. Just hang on 1 second while I tinker with the live settings on the show. What can I say? At one time, it used to be a lot easier, but it doesn't seem to be that easy anymore. Welcome one, welcome all to the channel. Traveling with Bruce here from Creston, British Columbia. Nice to have you here. Beautiful weather here today. We cannot complain about how nice we are enjoying weather. Beautiful sunny day. We're going to be in the 80s again today. No complaints here about that. Kind of washed out, says one of my viewers. That's what I'm thinking too. Let me take a peek. If I can go back, I'll go back to the higher bandwidth because that really shouldn't make a dang bit of difference. And it should be just all right, or at least best as I can make it. Yeah, I'm not happy with this connection. It's not very nice, but I really can't do too much with respect to making YouTube make it better. That's something I cannot do. I know that the image on my iPad is fantastic. The image on my phone is very clear. But the image on my computer, so. So I don't know about you folks watching me on TV or any of the other systems out there. I'm not sure how it looks to you. I hope it's all right. And I hope the sound is okay. I hope the sound is fine. And we'll kind of go from there. All right, guys. Looks a bit better, says Craig Boy. Okay. Welcome one, welcome all. If you've never been here before, what can I say? I'm not even 2 years old yet for this channel. We are now approaching 26,000. We're over 26,700 as a matter of fact. This morning I woke up and I took a look at my number. Where is that number? Here it is. 26,740. Let me write that down for posterity. We've gained almost 100 subscribers since yesterday afternoon's show, and I'm complaining? No, I'm not. I'm excited. Fantastic that many new subscribers keep coming into the channel. We're, like I say, over 26,740, so we're on our way to 27,000 here in the next day or two. Fantastic. I'm humbled and excited. You know, I can see the 30,000 subscriber milestone coming already. It's just coming at us. It's fantastic. Love to hit 50,000 by the end of the year. I don't know if we'll make that many subscribers by the end of the year, but yeah, we'll see. What else I'm going to tell you? Viewers from everywhere. Just unbelievable. About 60% of all the views on my channel are from the United States. And I can now on YouTube, it is so sophisticated in the analytics. YouTube allows me to not only see how many views I'm getting from the United States, it lets me see what states the views are coming from in the United States. And that's really kind of cool. Number one state for viewers on this channel, Florida. Florida is the number one state for views, watch time, everything. I'm sure most of my subscribers are the number one group of subscribers for this channel out of the US would have to be Florida. Number two state would be California, then Texas, and then we have the other, very predictable states, the most populated states. So New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio's, Georgia, of course, Arizona, Washington State, every state. I mean, every state I have viewers from and subscribers. Absolutely fantastic, and thank you all for your support and following me and sending me kind messages of support, thumbs ups on my live shows and on my recordings, sharing my recordings. All of you out there around the world, thank you very much for following me. I noticed today, now what country was that? Oh my gosh, the Philippines. The Philippines. I have got a following of people in the Philippines, and hello to all you guys out there. I haven't really singled you out before. I was looking at the stats of all the different countries. Number one, like I said, is USA. Number two is funny because if you look at the number of views, United Kingdom is number two. If you look at the number of minutes that people are watching me, it's Canada number two. So it's UK 2 and 3, Canada 2 and 3. It's kind of bouncing back and forth. Then Australia, then the Philippines. And hello to my Australian friends, my Canadian friends, my UK friends, and my Filipino followers. I love you guys. I have a suspicion that a number of people who watch my channel are also either current or former employees of cruise lines. I have this vibe that I am being followed and watched by a number of people who are involved in the cruise business somehow. Now I'm gonna guess that it wouldn't surprise me that I have a number of viewers who are working or have worked or haven't or have relatives or friends even that far that are on cruise ships, and they're following me because I do news updates and follow trends in the cruise business. So welcome all of you, no matter where you're from, no matter why you watch. I hope you're all enjoying what I do and tolerating it. And if I can be any better, please let me know. It's fantastic. It's stunning to see the numbers, where the views come from, what countries, how many. It's really amazing. Also, men and women. It's interesting. I always watch how many people watch me that are male and female. I get those statistics from YouTube. I can tell you in like this past Wednesday, for example, I could tell you how many men versus women were watching my show, or for the last week, or the last month, or this year, or on my entire channel. I could tell you the first month my channel existed, how many, what the views were. I mean, I can go analytically so deep, I'll never get any work done. But what I'm excited about is I'm interested in trying to get a channel that is sort of a 50-50 channel, has half female, half male viewers. Because as a YouTuber, I know that a lot of channels on YouTube and other social media platforms, they're very heavily male dominated, male oriented. The subject matter is for men, or let's say on YouTube, for example, there are millions of channels on YouTube that cater to the gaming gaming market. So this is where folks who are playing video games watch each other and that type of thing. That's male. That is heavily male, probably 90% plus male dominated. My subject matter is a lot more to both sexes, and my number now is approaching 60-40. 60% male watchers, 40% female. The female watch ratio has been rising from about 70-30, used to be 30%, now up to 40%, and I'm very excited about this. I'm really striving to appeal to as many male and female viewers as a whole, but I'd love to be as close to 50-50 as I can. This is for selfish reasons, of course, also important for my analytics when it comes to getting paid by YouTube for advertising. If I had a 95% male audience, my advertising rates would be pitiful. There would be very little money coming into this channel. But because I have a higher female watch rate and I have a higher demographic of viewer cruisers, this helps me to attract a higher grade advertisers. And that's why I am always asking you out there, folks, please tell me, if you wouldn't mind, who is advertising to you when you watch my channel? I need to know. I love to know this information, because this is gold. This information, it's extremely important to know. It allows me to understand when I see who's advertising on my channel, allows me to understand who is really being targeted by the advertisers through me out into the YouTube world. In effect, the advertisers are telling me who's watching. That's the thing. So if I see ads for the latest violent video game, I've got 12 to 18-year-olds watching, and maybe up to 30-year-old males. If I have celebrity cruise lines advertising to you, that's telling me I have got a much more mature audience, higher demographic audience. That's leading me telling me a lot of information I desperately need to know. So I just mentioned that today, and I thank all of you for, like I say, sharing with me the information. Who's advertising to you? If you're new to the channel, tell me you're a new watcher. Tell me where you're watching me from. I'd love to find that out too. What's your high temperature today? Let us know here at TWB. What's the price of gas in your neighborhood? You want to share some of that info? Love to know that. We're always following gas prices and temperatures and where people are from, and the gang here that you're already watching, talking to me. A bunch of them will say hi to you. They'll pass on their kind regards to you. I just saw a couple of super chats coming through. I want to say thank you. I just see here, is it Scotty Gal? Just sent me a $10 donation on Super Chat, and then I see Samantha Carey with a £5 donation from the UK, sending me a donation. Thank you guys so much. Just also to let everyone know, and most of you who are regulars, you know this, so I'll try to get through this as quick as possible. I am a full-time YouTuber. I do not have any kind of a day job on the side. This is all I do. I'm live 8 times a week. 6 times a week I talk cruise ships. Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock New York time, Eastern time. Saturdays at 2 right now. And then Tuesday, Thursday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern, I'm live for live trivia. So I do 8 shows a week, and then I make short videos about what's going on out there. And I think this week I made 5 or 6 videos, and they last from about 2 minutes to maybe 7-8 minutes each. And so if you don't have the time to watch my live show or my replay live because I talk too much, you can always catch my short videos and get caught up with what's going on. Hopefully that works for you. So again, thank you everyone out there from the UK, from Europe, from the Philippines. Oh my gosh, the Filipinos, Hong Kong. I have viewers in Hong Kong. Welcome. You are beautiful people in Hong Kong. Don't you ever forget it. We out here in the outside world are behind you 100% on your immediate needs. We love you, and keep the fight. Keep it going. Australians, New Zealanders, oh my gosh, the Kiwis, my South Americans, my Canadians, my Americans, oh, I got them everywhere. If I've missed anybody, it's my fault. It's not your fault. Too many countries, too little time, and an old man as a YouTuber. What can I say? Just saw another super chat come in from Bob Yandel. Bob, my goodness, $25 donation. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome. That's one of the largest I've ever seen on Super Chat. People have donated to this channel numerous ways, of course, through Super Chat, through super stickers that now exist, and through my PayPal donate button as well. And I thank you, all of you who whatever way you support me, I love you for it. If you're picking up something, you want to help my channel and help yourself at the same time, head over to the RedBubble Store to pick up your Traveling with Bruce merchandise. If you want to get your own T-shirt for my channel, or you want to get a coffee mug for the channel, let's show off this one today. This Traveling with Bruce coffee mug right here. I have 40 different logos that have been designed for this channel with the help of one of my most ardent followers. And you can get coffee mugs, travel mugs, books, journals with the cover with the logo on it. You can get tote bags, wall clocks. It doesn't end. And thank you, all of you out there who've been helping this channel. I love to drink caffeine-free Diet Cola, and today I say cheers to all of you from around the world who are joining me today live on TWB, 2 o'clock Eastern time on Saturday, June the 15th. Welcome one, welcome all. Cheers. Lovely, refreshing, and bubbly. I like that. A couple last points, and then I'll get into the stories. Amazon. Some of you have been very kind to me going to Amazon.com through this channel. You've gone down below here in the description, just down below my picture here, and you have found the link that will take you to Amazon through Traveling with Bruce. And once you're in there, you buy anything on Amazon, and it doesn't matter what the heck it is, dog food, toilet paper, a spatula, a television, a camera, a dress, a pair of shoes, a Gucci handbag, a Rolls Royce, whatever it is you need on Amazon that they can sell you. If you're using my affiliate link to do it, you are helping this channel survive. You are making pennies from heaven come in here from Amazon. And it makes me chortle, because some days I make 25 cents. Some days I get $2, some days I get $8. It all depends on the value of the item. I can't control it. I have nothing to do with it. Amazon takes care of everything, and they just send me reports saying somebody watched your channel, somebody came into your affiliate link, somebody bought 3 items, 6 items, 2 items, 1 item, 15 items, doesn't matter what it is. 6 people came in to buy stuff. It tells me how many times people come in and look as well, which is kind of neat to watch. And we shipped out this amount of stuff to these folks, and here's your royalty for your efforts. Thank you for bringing people to Amazon, Bruce. We appreciate it. Here's something for you and your channel. I tell you guys, thank you, all of you who are doing that. And if you can do it through your employer, through your employee accounts, if you can get a corporation or two to buy stuff on Amazon through this link, oh man, that would be a home run for me. Because that could be quite a large order from time to time, and well, who knows? Talk to your boss about it. Thank you again for that too. Alrighty, there it is. That's really what I to say to all of you. Enough of me and all of this. I did receive an envelope in the mail yesterday, and it's not the first time, it's not the second time, it's not the 5th, maybe the 7th or 8th time, from Saginaw, Michigan, from friends of this channel, Janet and Ken Kursika from Saginaw, Michigan. And inside, I got a little note here, a little greetings, saying, hi, Bruce, aloha. It's Tuesday, May the 28th, 2019. It's 4 p.m. We enjoy your channel. Greetings from Saginaw, Michigan. Gas, $2.58 a gallon here in Saginaw. It's 50 degrees. Just, hi, what's your temperature? What's your price of gas? Check out a cool article by Tony Perro at Smithsonian.com on deep divers. Thank you for that. Stay strong. Bye, Janet and Kent. Thank you for that. They included a little donation for me, which I was just above and beyond unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for that. They sent me a Norwegian envelope. They sent me this envelope, and I know my buddy Tom Henry is a big fan of Norwegian. I got this. Your shore excursion tickets are here, and they wrote down for Bruce, and it just says your cruise awards $100 onboard credit to use on a shore excursion when you reserve your next cruise. Ask your consultant for details. Kind of a cool little envelope, kind of like that. And then they sent me this shore excursion tour descriptions, this sheet right here. Look at this sheet right here. And it says here, Ken and Janet do Dublin, Monday, May the 6th, 2019. Our guide, Derek, was amazing. We were on bus number 5, driven by Tommy. And this is what kills me. You see this here, the name of the place right here? Okay, now, you know how bad I am with names. If you don't know, if you're new to this channel, then you have no idea. But you're going to find out. You hang around here for 10 minutes. I can't pronounce names to save my tush. I'm terrible at names. And I'm looking at this name here, and I'm thinking to myself, how do you pronounce this? And it's D-U-N, so I'm thinking that's done. That I think I can do. But then it's L-A-O-G-H-A-I-R-E. Lehari. So they said, Ken and Janet kindly wrote in by pen, because they know I can't speak the language. They said it's pronounced Dunleary. That's how I heard it. She says, pronounced Dunleary. All right, is that Dunleary to you? Dunleary. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm going with you, Janet. Ken and Janet, I'm with you all the way on this one. No argument from here, because it's a lot easier for me to read. Wow. Kind of read this to myself and not read it public, I have to say. But there are a number of tours here. It looks like about 10 different tours that were available. The Guinness Story, Dun Castle and Book of Kells, Walking Tour and Pub. I can read that. I can pronounce that. Dublin Highlights, Powers Court and Dublin, Irish Countryside and Glendalough, L-O-U-G-H. You know I'm screwing that up. Leisurely Landscapes and Powers Court Gardens. Fantastic. And they describe each of these tours, how long they are, what kind of excursion level these are. I love this stuff. I just love getting this stuff. This is just like being there without being there. It's really fantastic. Thank you guys so much. What I'll do is I'll take a photo of both sides of this sheet, and I'll post it on my Facebook group page. For those of you who don't know, there is a Facebook group page for Traveling with Bruce on Facebook. It's Traveling with Bruce with 2 L's right there, 2 L's on Traveling with Bruce. you can check that out there. Now, one more thing that they threw in on this envelope, as if this wasn't enough. This is great stuff. They threw in something else for me that I found also quite unique and interesting. And here it is right here. It's a brochure, big old brochure, and it's about the SS Badger. Have any of you ever been on the SS Badger? This ship, apparently, it's a National Historic Landmark, but it's moving. It floats. Look at this brochure. It just goes on forever. It's huge. It comes way out to here, and then it's all 4-color, beautifully printed with all kinds of information. Well, this ship, it's a ferry. This is a ferry boat, and she goes across the, here we go right here. She goes across Lake Michigan right here, right here. You can see Lake Huron there off to the side. There's Lake Michigan, and she is part of Highway 10, apparently. This is the ferry that connects Highway 10 from Manitowoc, Sheboygan in Wisconsin over to Ludington. I believe that is Michigan, if I am not mistaken. So one state to another across the water. And there are photos here of the ship in action and people on board the ship, and there's stats here. The ship was built in 1952, was in service since 1953. She's 410 feet long. She's 7 stories tall, 7 stories tall. She's 6,650 tons displaced. She can run at 16 miles an hour, 600 passenger capacity, 180 cars, tour buses, RVs, motorcycles, and commercial trucks. And crew members per trip, approximately 50 crew members per crossing is what they have. They have a restaurant on board, obviously, and they even have some accommodation. You can get yourself some luxury digs right here. Look at that luxury accommodation right there. You see that? I don't want to give you too much glare. There you go. You can get a couple of bunks there and crash. Staterooms, they're called. Hey, you want to go on a cheap cruise? You've never been on a cruise before. Here you go. $62 per adult one way, or $186 for 2 adults with auto one way. That's a good deal. It's a cheap cruise if you're thinking about it. I don't know if it's all inclusive, but I don't think it is. But still, very, very interesting. Thank you guys for sending me this. I haven't even had time to see it all. There's so much to read. Fantastic. So neat stuff. For those of you out there, thank you for that. Some of you folks have been very kind to me and very generous to my Traveling with Bruce Facebook group members. You're sending photos and videos to the Facebook group page. Thank you for doing that. Showing the folks out there photos of your trips, photos of your holidays, your favorite cruise ships, all of that. That's been great. Bonnie Bergstein, thank you. Just saw Bonnie. Looks like just I'm not sure if I'm missing anything here. I'm trying to stay on top of my my messages, and as I say, I just saw Bonnie's donation come in. Thank you for that too. Fabulous. Alrighty. Let's see what else is going on here. Double checking a couple of things. Alrighty, 45 of you are here. We got 24 thumbs ups. Thank you everybody for being here and being with me. I have just a little bit of cruise news, and then I am going to get right into the info of the day. And for some reason, my computer shows one thing, and my iPad is showing another. I have no idea what's going on with these two guys. They're in their own unique little worlds, and like I say, I'm just trying to stay on top of what's happening here. Alrighty, news of the day. The other day, I made a video, and I was talking about the fact that the Carnival Vista cruise ship, which departs from Galveston every week for Mexico and for the Caribbean, the Western Caribbean, Carnival had to make an announcement about 3 days ago, I guess, that the Vista is having engine problems. They didn't call it that. They called it technical issues or a technical problem, which means technically speaking, it's not running at regular speed. And that to me is called an engine problem, whether it's propulsion, whatever. But despite that, the cruise that is leaving today on the 15th today will not be canceled, but will be altered. So instead of going to Montego Bay, Jamaica, and to Grand Cayman, the ship is actually headed straight down to Roatan, and then coming back home, and it'll stop in Costa Maya and to Cozumel, and then back to Galveston. Now, for those folks who want to go to Jamaica and to Cayman, That's disappointing. Obviously, they didn't sign up to go to Roatan, but that's where they're going because cruise lines can make changes to their itinerary all they want. It's in the contract when you buy a ticket. It may not make you happy, but they can do it. Any event, they did offer some credit, like a $50 credit per passenger, and they're giving a discount on future cruises as a compensation for this inconvenience. Sorry to say, or they're saying, look, if you don't want to be on the ship at all, you fed up with us, you can cancel, full refund, no penalty, we'll give you your money back. But you're not going anywhere. Up to you what to decide. Anyway, this morning, another announcement came out, another little update, Diddy, and that was that the ship is delayed getting out of Galveston this morning. It's going to be late getting out of Galveston. And the reason they say is that the U.S. Homeland Security, the customs people, have stepped up inspections on departing passengers, people who are disembarking today, getting off the ship. They've increased inspections on baggage and everything else. And I didn't know, I don't know why that is, but they can do whatever they want. Homeland Security, unfettered power, can do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want to do it. Of course, how long do these guys want to work, and is it that necessary? I don't know. I'm not in the business, but from what I understand, the ship had just come back from Roatan, Cozumel, and Belize City. Those are the 3 stops the ship had just had on its previous cruise, and it's back in the port. And I guess for whatever reason, Homeland Security wanted to do more intensive reviews and closer checks and inspections on the passengers, luggage, and what have you. Now, maybe it's some crew members are up to something that they're worried about, or there's some passengers, something not working out. I don't know. If there's an arrest or if there's a big break of some kind, we'll hear about it in the media. But at this point, it's just it's a 1 hour, at least a 1 hour delay on everybody. So if you have a faster to the fun pass, worthless. You're not getting on when you thought you're getting on. You're going to get on at least an hour later than you thought, because everyone's been moved back an hour. And this is just an estimate from what I heard this morning. So that was the latest news on Vista. Nothing too much to talk about there. And really, that is the major, not even a major story. It's really the only story that is kind of showing up that I haven't probably talked to you guys about already. Are you ready for some trivia, guys? I love to play trivia on Saturdays, as you know, and I love to say hi to who's here. So I'm going to make a quick hello to everybody who's in the house and get on to trivia. Tom Henry is here. Sylvia's here from North Carolina. Welcome, dear. Linda Lou is here from Reno. Tom Henry from Richmond, Virginia. Welcome, buddy. Who else have I got? Mark Dirksen from New York. I've got him. I've got Leland is here from Tucson. Welcome. Brittany Lockwood here. Let's go. Who else have I got? I want to catch through these as quick as I can. Pamela Meyershantz is here. Leland, where are you? That is too hot, she's saying. Apparently where he is, it's 100. Who else have I got? Greg Hoy is here. Welcome from New Jersey, where it's a sunny 80-degree day. Welcome, Greg, buddy. We are the Gutmans. Welcome, guys. Hello, Bruce. They're saying Duncan and hello, TWB family. And a big thumbs up for Bruce. Thank you, Duncan. And we got 26 thumbs ups going already on the show. Thank you, everybody. Bobby Harrell, 15 days to freedom of the seas. Puerto Rico cruise. Way to go, Bobby. Fantastic. Leland is saying hi from Tucson. Welcome, buddy, from beautiful Tucson, Arizona. I went golfing a couple of times in Tucson, Arizona at the Gold Canyon Ranch, the golf club up there, the resort, Gold Canyon. I'm not sure if they still call it Gold Canyon. Beautiful, just beautiful. Really enjoyed that. That was back in the 80s, so I am dating myself. I'll tell you that right now. I once golfed in 114-degree weather at Gold Canyon. Being a Canadian, I loved it. It was fantastic. We finished golfing just as the sun was going down. It was down into the mid-80s now. Loved it. It was just fantastic. Who else have I got here? Hello, everybody. Multi Deadeye. Howdy, TWB guys. Welcome, Multi Deadeye. Nice to have you back. Who else have I got here? Vivian is here from the UK. Hi, Vivian. Welcome back to my show. Who else have I got? John LeBeau is in the house. Roger Leonard, Tommy Walton, fantastic. Who else have I got here? Going through the names as quick as I can. Bobby Green, welcome, Bobby. I'm watching on my phone. You look good. Fantastic, sir. Let's see, Mark Dirksen. I got you on my 52-inch TV. You look great, Bruce. Fantastic. Thank you for that, you guys. Thanks for letting me know. Purely Caribbean. Go Florida. Merritt Island. Port Canaveral. Yay. Right on, Purely Caribbean. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Evangeline 1111. Beautiful song. Beautiful yada. Welcome, Evangeline. Who else have I got here? Going through the names quickly. I want to get right up to you guys. Roger Leonard, I see. Seize the day. Hello, fellow breaking news look nerds. What's the stream? Welcome, you guys. Let's see. Who else have I got? Cruise with Us says no ads today, Bruce. No ads today. Okay, they gave you a day off. Ottawa and rainy, they're saying. Oh, right on from Ottawa. Welcome from Ontario. Let's see. Bonnie Brookstein got the St. Thomas T-shirt and my TWB Fishies T-shirt. Everyone will ask me who's Bruce and why am I traveling with him. Fantastic, Bonnie. Glad you got some TWB merch. That's great. Fantastic. I'm glad you got it. I hope you like it. Nurse Nancy, hello there. Welcome, Nurse Nancy, to the show. She's in the house from Wisconsin. Nancy Hinson, ad today was Sam's, 88 degrees and gas 220 here in Nashville. Fantastic, Nancy. Thank you for that info. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Bobby Green is saying it's 90, feels like 98 here in Lakeland, Florida. Gas $2.38 a gallon. That is a good deal for gas, but it's hot out, isn't it? Who else have I got here, Mike? Quickly going through a bunch of names. Folks are talking to each other, which is beautiful. If I'm missing any personal messages, I apologize. Let me just go. Chuck Pond, take the tour to Galway. Right on, Chuck. Thank you for the info. Mark is saying, I hope this information won't be used in trivia questions. Yeah. Again, Bonnie, thank you for your donation today. Really appreciate it, of course. Let's see here. Duncan is saying, does anyone know Anita Go For Dump? Go For it. Got me on that one, Duncan. Got me on that one. Thank you. Class guy. All right, moving on. Who else is here? Oh, people give me a hard time. Bonnie, Nurse Nancy is always ready with the hammer just for the you know what. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Margaret Lewis from Louisville, Kentucky. Hi there from Louisville. Nice to have you here, Margaret. Who else is here? I'll just give a shout out to anyone I haven't seen already that's here. Nathaniel Brown, good afternoon, Nathaniel. Cool Jazz is here from New York. Rex, hi from Texas. How you doing, Rex? Welcome, buddy. And I think I've caught everybody up here. Yes, I have caught everyone, and Duncan is laughing. Oh, my goodness. All right, so there you have it. I've caught you guys, which means we're ready for trivia right here, right now. Let me load up my trivia questions for the day, and let's see what we can do here. Let me just get rid of some of these that we don't need anymore. There we go, and I'll clear up some space there. There we go, and thank you, and thank you. And what do we got here? Alrighty, I got my first trivia question ready to go. Let me set up my big ass iPad pencil for as my marker, and we'll get going right now on the first question of the day. Okay, fantastic. And everyone is ready to go. Fantastic. 30 thumbs ups. 47 of you are here. This is great. We always have a good crowd for trivia on Saturdays. And let's get started with the first question. Can you name the countries of the world that can claim that they have had a Nobel Prize winner? What countries of the world have Nobel Prize winners from? There are 78 countries to guess, so fire away. What countries of the world have Nobel Prize winners come from since the beginning of the Nobel Prize? Anne-Marie, hot in New Orleans, 98, and gas is $2.19 a gallon. Welcome. Cool Jazz, we might see an episode of TWB on Catfish Season 8. Debbie Manuel, the United States. Purely Caribbean, the USA. Yeah, number one. United States, 377 Nobel Prizes have been won by the USA, number one in the world. Nathaniel's thinking Switzerland. The Swiss are at 26 awards. Looks like they're in the top 10. We got Sweden coming in. Vivian is one in Sweden. Yeah, 31 Swedish winners of the Nobel Prize. That's like the top 5. All right, who else we got? We got Vivian with Sweden as well. Michael Grincato. Hi, Michael. Japan is the guess. Yep. Looks like number 6. 28 Nobel Prizes to Japanese residents or nationals. Sylvia is laughing with cool jazz. Brittany, USA. Kirk, USA. Brittany Lockwood also guessing the United Kingdom. Yeah, number 2. UK is number 2. The US has 377. UK 130. And let's move on to the next one. Sweden, England, UK, Sweden, Canada. Brittany Lockwood. Canadians 26 times. A Canadian has won a Nobel Prize. That would put him in the top 7 or 8. Norway just came in here, and that would be number roughly about number what am I doing here? Number 15 or so. 45, 60, 70, yeah, it's about 15, 17th most. Total of 13 Nobel winners out of Norway. Brittany is wondering about China. China has 8 so far, top 20. Who else have we got here? Jamaica. Cool Jazz is wondering, has Jamaica ever had a Nobel winner born in Jamaica, originally born in Jamaica? And I'm not finding one. I'm sorry to say, cannot find Jamaica. Let's see, China, USA, China, Germany. Brittany Lockwood, Germany, number 3 country for Nobel Prize winners, 108 awards for German nationals. Debbie Manuel, France, number 4 country, 69 awards. The countries now are ranked like this: USA, United Kingdom, Germany 3rd, France 4th, Sweden 5th, Japan 6th, Canada 7th. Those are your top 7 in a row. You've nailed those guys. Now, let's see if you can get the rest of them. Spain just came in here. España. Let's see. Spain for Nobel Prizes 7 times. A Nobel Prize has been awarded to someone from Spain. Switzerland, we've done. Italy. Italia 20 times. Looks like about the top 10, the top 11 all time. Mexico. Mexico nationals winning a Nobel Peace Prize 3 times. Top 25 or so. Mexico. Nurse Nancy, shoot, I stepped away and I missed the question. Rex, Poland. Yep, 14 times. Someone from Poland. Top 15 all time. Turkey, the country of Turkey. Turkey. Let's take a look. Say, yep, two winners of Nobel Prizes from Turkey. Germany, we've done. India. The country of India, 10 Nobel Award winners. 10. That's in the top 20 or so. Oh my God, I missed a question. I had to refresh. Linda Lou, we're looking for Nobel winners. Countries where Nobel winners have come from, where they were born. There are 78 all told. We got about 15 done so far. Let's go. Nurse Nancy, Belgium. Let's try Belgium in Europe. Yep, 10 Nobel winners from Belgium. Purely Canadian is thinking Norway, we've got it, or Purely Caribbean, we got it already. Poland, we've done. Netherlands, 21 times, top 10. Israel, 12 times, top 15. Ireland has come in here. Ireland, number 8 times. A Nobel winner has come from Ireland. That's top 15, or top 20 anyway. South Africa, 10 times. That's a top 20 country too. Grand Cayman, that's part of the United Kingdom, so that doesn't count. Sweden, we've done. Africa doesn't work because I need specific countries. Belgium, we did. Germany, we got. Sweden, we've done. Canada, we've done. Brazil. Let's see. For Brazil, have we got? Yes, one Nobel winner from Brazil. And I can tell you that of the 78, the bottom 30 countries are number 1, and then the next 15 are with 2 awards. So from 2 down to 1, we're talking about the from say position 30 to position 78, just to give you an idea. So 1s and 2s, lots of 1s and 2s. Okay, France, we've done. Argentina, 5 times. Nobel Award winners from Argentina. Austria, 21 Nobel winners from Austria. Finland, 5 times, top 25. India, we did. Russia, the country of Russia, 26 Nobel winners, top 10 in the world. Now, Brittany Lockwood is guessing the country of Chile. The country of Chile, twice. 2 Nobel winners out of Chile. Bangladesh has just come through. Let's see. Yep, 1 Nobel winner from Bangladesh. This is up to 2019, so it's quite current. Korea, Brittany Lockwood, Korea. Well, let's take a look for South Korea here. Let's take a look. I've got 1 winner from South Korea, none from North Korea. There you go. Costa Rica. Leland is wondering about Costa Rica for a Nobel winner. Costa Rica, one. Yep, there's a Nobel winner one time. Japan, we've done. Australia, we have not done Australia 12 times. An Australian has won a Nobel Prize, putting Australia in the top 20. Brittany Cheese said Canada. Brittany Cheese said Canada first, says Duncan. MR, joining late. What's the question? Countries where Nobel winners have come from, the Nobel Prize in any area. Brittany Lockwood, New Zealand. What about New Zealand? 3 times a Kiwi has won a Nobel Prize. Bonnie Bergstein is guessing Hong Kong. And I will do a quick peek here to see if Hong Kong is treated as a separate country in this quiz or not. It doesn't look like it. So it's likely the Hong Kong number is inside the China number, which is 8. That's my hunch. Or there aren't any. I don't know. Poland, we've done. Malaysia, the country of Malaysia. Beautiful people in Malaysia. Let's see here. Malaysia. I'm not seeing Malaysia for a Nobel winning individual at the moment. Nope, I'm not seeing Malaysia. Okay, India, we've done. South Africa, I think we did South Africa, if I recall. Just triple checking now. Hang on, folks. South Africa, did we do South Africa? We did it, 10 winners already. Okay, Denmark, 13 winners of the Nobel Prize in Denmark. Africa, we've done. Egypt, the country of Egypt, 4 times, 4 times, top 25. Brazil, we've done. Morocco, let's see here. Morocco. Yep, 1 time. Morocco has had 1 Nobel Prize winner. Australia, we've done. Nepal, the country of Nepal. Let's see. Nepal for a Nobel winner. Can't find one. Singapore, the city-state of Singapore. And not finding one from Singapore. Ukraine, yep, 5 times. 5, that's top 25. The Vatican, no can do. Iran, the country of Iran. Yep, 1 time, a Nobel winner from Iran. Monaco, the country of Monaco. I don't think I found anyone from Monaco. I was looking for that earlier. No. Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea. No, not finding anyone there. Nathan's Boat Review. They are having an air show in my town with the Blue Angels, and I can barely hear you laughing out loud. Hang in there, Nathan. Thank you for joining me. Pamela Meyer, Greece, the country of Greece, Bruce. Yep, twice. 2 Nobel winners from Greece. Spain, I think we've looked already, and I think we've completed. And we'll move on. Who else have I got? New Zealand, done. Denmark, done. Where else? Israel, done. Yemen, the country of Yemen. I'm not sure if anyone from Yemen has won a Nobel Prize. No. Cambodia, the country of Cambodia. Nope, can't find Cambodia either. Iceland, the country of Iceland. Let's see here. Yes, 1. A Nobel winner from Iceland. Uganda, another country not guessed yet. Uganda. No, unfortunately, not yet. Maybe someday. Tom Henry, Nathan's Boat Reviews. Time for some Bose headphones. Remember to use Bruce's Amazon link. Thank you, Tom Henry, for the plug. Vivian, Pakistan, Bruce. The country of Pakistan. Yes, 2 Nobel winners from Pakistan. Argentina, I think we've done. Thailand, looking here. Not finding Thailand. No, not finding Thailand. Chile, I'm not sure if we've tried Chile already. Taking a look here for Chile. Can't find it. May have done it already. South Africa, we've done. Peru, the country of Peru. Let's go. Yes, 1 award, a 1 Nobel award. Hungary, 13 times, top 15 country. Ecuador, no, can't find Ecuador. Madagascar, Madagascar. Isn't it fun typing that one in on your computer? One time, one award. Nathan, Tom Henry, I wish I could have a soundproof dome over my house. Tommy Walton, Chile, we've done. Mexico, we've done. Iceland, we've done. Tom Henry, Maxwell Smart's Cone of Silence. Maxwell Smart's Cone of Silence. Duncan and Jamaica, we've done that. Hong Kong, we did. Nigeria. Looking, no, can't. Yes, one Nobel winner from Nigeria. We got it. Let's see. India, we've done. Ghana. Let's see for Ghana. No, nothing. Sorry, moving on. Iceland, we've done. Indonesia, I believe we have done Indonesia. Just going to triple check. We have not done Indonesia. One award, one Nobel winner from Indonesia. Singapore, we did do. Vietnam had one, I think. Vietnam, yep, they've got one. That's right here. We got it. Greece, we've done. Guyana, we've done. Or have we? Guyana. Let me just look quickly. Not finding it. Pamela, Romania. I'm just reading messages between Tom Henry and Nathan. Romania. No, I'm not finding Romania. Wait a minute. We got no Romania. Yeah, we have Romania. Four Nobel winners from for Romania. Alrighty, who is next? Tibet. The country of Tibet. I don't think it's its own country. It's part of China. They don't like it, but it is. Holland is the Netherlands. We've done already. Hungary, Kenya. Yep, one award. And Belarus. Yep, two Nobel Prizes for Belarus. Peru, Iraq. Iraq, one. We've already done Peru. Pakistan, we've done. Israel, we've done. Bahamas. Duncan N. is wondering, would the Bahamas have a Nobel winner? No, don't see one. Iceland, Ghana, Slovenia. Yep, one in Slovenia. Greenland, Slovakia, no, but I've got Czech Republic, 5, and I don't know if that includes Czechoslovakia in the past, which would have included it, so I'm just going with that one. Bangladesh, we've done. Portugal, 2 Nobel awards. Trinidad and Tobago, 1 Nobel award. Costa Rica, we've done. How many left? Only about 15 or so. You're just about there. St. Kitts, Nevis. Nope. And Margaret, being awarded the prize, became the first Yemeni, the first Arab woman, the second Muslim woman to win the prize for Yemen. Yemen, we got Yemen right here. Beautiful. Thank you, Margaret. As well as the youngest Nobel Prize laureate at the time, at the age of 32. Carmen is a mother of 3, as well as a human rights activist, journalist, and politician. And congratulations to her for that. That is beautiful. Nice story there. Czech, we've done. Kiev is a city. Philippines. I think we've looked already for the Philippines. Moving on. Colombia in South America. There are 2 Nobel winners from Colombia. Belarus, we've done. Honduras. Brittany is wondering Honduras. Let's take a quick look there. Can't find Honduras. Moving on to any more here. Leyland saying, I just got an ad for, I just got a political ad for Arizona Corporations Commissions. Pamela, Costa Rica, I don't think so. I think we've done already Costa Rica. Colombia, we've done. And Anguilla, no. Venezuela, 1 Nobel Award winner from Venezuela. Panama, I think we've done Panama. Moving forward then to Paraguay. No. And to Mexico, we've done. And Belize. And no. So I've caught up to you guys. Is that right? I'm up to speed. All right. So let me give you the last countries. I'm looking for European countries. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 European countries, all small. They're rather small in population, probably under 10 million each. I'm looking for a Middle East country next door to Israel. I'm looking for an island nation beside China. If anybody can give me that one. Be curious to know if anyone can give me that one. Wardell, thank you, Wardell, for your donation. And oh my gosh, what is happening here? This is, I can't believe that's true. Is that really there? A 10-pound donation from Scuba Tony. Thank you so much. Let me just double check here. Something is just not right. Something is not clicking properly here. Folks, I'm having trouble on my computer with my super chats. I'm getting super chat donations that I don't think are mine. And there seems to be a mix up here. I've been thanking people for super chats where I shouldn't be. And what can I say? It looks like my image is here, but that isn't my super chat. I am looking at my super chat on my phone, and it is accurate. And Bonnie, thank you for your donation. I do have that. But this other chat, it does not seem correct. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to try to do a sort of a get out and go back in kind of routine. So just pardon me, folks, while I am setting up my setting up my show on the computer, just to make sure I'm obviously up there. One moment as I log back in over here. All is well on my other two devices, and we'll continue with trivia in just a moment. Just want to make sure I get this right. That is strange. I've never seen this happen before, where I have one person's chat and then my image. That makes no sense. I'd hate to think that someone else is getting my donations. I hate to think that's going on. Let's see. Here's the show. Let me pop it up. And here we go. There it is. And let's see what's going on. Coming up here right now. There's the show. 35 you are here. 33 thumbs up. Sounds about right. And the chats are about to load, I hope. And we'll just see what's going on. All right. And we'll continue on with other countries. Here we go. We've got guesses coming in like crazy, which is fantastic, you guys. Fantastic. Thank you. There we go. They're coming through again. The chats are coming in. Fantastic. All right. Thank you, guys. Bruce getting swatted in super chat, says Cool Jazz. Well, if that's the case, I can always put in a claim with YouTube and maybe we can find them, but I don't think that's been happening. Let's continue on with more guesses. All right, here we go. We had Belize, we've had Turkey, we had Serbia. Turkey, we did Serbia. I don't think we've done yet, and I don't find it. I don't have it. Uzbekistan, no Nobel winners from Uzbekistan that I can see. Uruguay, no. Luxembourg, yep, two Nobel winners from Luxembourg, thank you. Monaco, no. Andorra, that is definitely a small country, but it's not one of the ones I was thinking of. Syria has just been guessed here, no. Ukraine, we did. Taiwan, yes, Taiwan, there's a Nobel winner, the island just off of China. Jordan, may have done already. It's not here anymore. Lebanon, the country of Lebanon for no Nobel. Let's see. Estonia, no. Who else have I got here? I've got Samoa and Tahiti. Neither are showing. No. I've got Thailand. I think we've done Thailand. Myanmar. Palestine, yes. Palestine, one award winner next door to Israel. That's correct. Iran, we did. Hungary, we did. Nathan says back. Rex, not seeing them. Nathan's getting annoyed. The planes are chasing and flying over my house. Pamela, I'm not seeing any current super chats. Thank you, Pamela. Me neither. The Hague, that's a city. East Timor. Timor. I have Timor-Leste, 2 Nobel Prizes. Crossbar says Sylvia, oh, what is going on? It's weird. Nathan, I'm seeing everything. Bruce is getting swatted on super chat. Liberia, let's see. Yeah, 2 Nobel awards from Liberia. And that was a lovely Bonnie B, says Tom Henry. Thank you, Tom. That's what I'm thinking too. I've seen some other super chats come through, but they obviously weren't for me. Not that I'm aware of. Anyway, thank you for your donations nonetheless, everybody. Let's see here. Let's go here. Margaret, Guatemala. Yeah, 2 Nobels out of Guatemala. Croatia has just come in. 1 there. We're almost done. They're all coming in from super chats. Brittany, to answer your question. North Macedonia, Lithuania, 3 out of Lithuania. Cyprus, Montenegro. No, none there. All right, there you go. We're up to speed again. Thank you, everybody. Here we go with the last of them. We have 2 for Algeria, 2 for Bosnia-Herzegovina, 2 for St. Lucia, 1 for Azerbaijan, 1 for Bulgaria, 1 for Cyprus, Republic of the Congo won, Eritrea won, Ghana won. I think someone had Ghana earlier. Latvia won, North Macedonia won, Myanmar won, and Tunisia won. Thank you, everybody, for playing the game on the winners of Nobel Prizes. You got the majors, no question, and some of the bunch of the others were singles, and you can be forgiven for that. Thank you, everybody. Let's move on to the next quiz. All right, are we ready for the next one, guys? Here we go. Can you name the states with the most Powerball jackpot winners since 2003? This goes until from 03 to 2016. What states in the United States have most of the Powerball winners come from? Do you ever buy one of those tickets yourselves? Has anyone out there won anything on Powerball? What's the most money any of you ever won on a Powerball ticket? I used to own a lottery booth back in the 80s for a while, and I never sold a ticket over, I think the biggest ticket I ever sold was maybe $5,000. Linda Lou, California. California has 6 winners. Out of the 12 I'm looking for, it's in the last batch of 6. So there's about 8 or so that have 6 winners. Florida, Linda Lou, Florida, 10 Powerball winners, 4th place. New Jersey, Rex is thinking New Jersey, 6 winners, just like California, tied for 8th place out of 12. Florida says Bobby and Bobby Green, Bobby Harrell. Allison is thinking Texas. Texas is not on the list. I'm not sure if you can buy a Powerball in Texas, but it's not in the top winners. New York just came in again, or first time. New York State, 6 winners of Powerball in New York State over the years. Pardon me, folks, while I make some more adjustments over here and get this up. And there we go. That's better. Who else have I got here? Wisconsin. Tom Henry is wondering about Wisconsin. No, it's not in the Powerball ranking here. New York, we did. Virginia. Michael is thinking Virginia for Powerball winners, not in the top 12 states. North Carolina, Leland. North Carolina, not in the top 12. Ohio, Rex is wondering. Nope. Brittany, California, we've done. Georgia, Bonnie is wondering, what about Georgia, Bruce? Georgia, nope, not in the top bunch. Ohio, New Jersey, Indiana, yep, number 2 is Indiana. 11 Powerball jackpots in Indiana, number 2 on the list. Florida, we did. Virginia, we've done already. Let's go. Florida, Alabama. Nope, Alabama not in the top 12. New Mexico, nope. California, Arizona. Arizona 6 times, just like California. New Jersey and New York, they're all from position 7 to position 12. There's one more with 6, though. Mississippi, Brittany Lockwood, what about the state of Mississippi for Powerball winners? Nope, not in the top 12. New York, lotto winnings 0, says Bobby Hurl. I haven't won anything. New York, Massachusetts. Mark Dirksen thinking Massachusetts. Not in the top 12. Louisiana, yes. 8 Powerball winners from the state of Louisiana, Brittany. Tom Henry, Wisconsin, no. Connecticut, Bonnie, wondering about Connecticut, nope. Illinois, Sylvia, nope, not Illinois. I've never won anything on those Powerball games, says Debbie. Pamela, Indiana, we've got already. Moving on now to Kentucky. Pamela is wondering, nope. Delaware, no. Illinois, we've done. Pennsylvania, yes. Pennsylvania, 16 times number 1 state for Powerball winners. Pennsylvania, 16 times. Indiana, number 2 at 11. Moving on then to the next state in question. Tennessee, no. I'm not one of those big winners either, says Cool Jets. Brittany, what about Georgia, Bruce? Nope, they're not in there. Louisiana, we've got. Missouri, number 3, tied with Indiana for 2nd place, actually. 11 times Missouri has had a Powerball winner. So the top 4 now, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Missouri, Florida, and Louisiana. Those are your top batch right there. Moving on to the next one here. Just put my computer glasses on, nice and clear. Brittany, Arkansas, no. Alaska, no. Puerto Rico, 2 jackpots. Washington State, no can do. Hawaii, no. New Hampshire, nope. Nevada, no. Not Nevada. We have lottery. Missouri, we've done Missouri. Maryland, no. Colorado, no. I'm looking for 3 states. Washington, D.C. No. Linda Lou, why have a lot of people when they come and play the slots? Yeah, why have lottery when you can just go and play slots? We're looking for 3 states that still have top Powerball payoffs. One in the Midwest, one in the East Coast towards the south, and another one in the Midwest. That's the 3 states I'm looking for. South Carolina just came in, number 7, 7 wins, 7th place for South Carolina. Yeah, absolutely. That leaves us 2, one in the Midwest, both in the Midwest, both states in the Midwest left to go. Kansas just came in. Nope, not Kansas. Let's see if anyone guesses these. One state is north of Kansas for sure. I think so is the other one. Minnesota, correct. 7 times Minnesota has had a winner on the Powerball, leaving me 1 Midwest state to go. North Carolina, we need to go west from there. Minnesota, I need you to go south from Minnesota. Michigan, I need you to go west. Oklahoma, you got to go a little north. Virginia, definitely go west. South Dakota, head south. Michigan, head west. What state am I looking for? It's where Radar O'Reilly came from in the show MASH, if anyone remembers MASH and where he came from. Wisconsin, head south and head a little bit west. North Dakota, south and a tiny bit east. Iowa, Linda Lou, you're the winner. It's Iowa. 6 times the Powerball has been won in Iowa. And that completes this quiz. The top states for Powerball wins: Pennsylvania with 16, Indiana, Missouri with 11, Florida with 10, Louisiana 8, Minnesota 7, South Carolina 7. And at 6 each, it would be Arizona, California, Iowa, New Jersey, and New York. Powerball winning states all time. Okay, I got one here. I have been looking forward to this one all day. I hope you guys are going to be all right with this one. This should be kind of fun. All right, here we go. 28 of you are here, 35 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for being here and your support. And whether or not you're sending super chats is irrelevant. Thank you for being here. All righty, here we go with the next quiz. Oh, my goodness, what a day today. All righty, let me set up my big-ass marker here, get this one going. Okay. Can you name the musicians who have won the Grammy for Album of the Year? What musicians have won the Grammy for Album of the Year? Starting in 1959 up until 2019. Give me your favorites, and let's see if they've won Album of the Year. You don't have to tell me the year. You don't have to tell me the name of the album. Just tell me the name of the artist that has won a Grammy for Album of the Year. And I'll give you hints if you need them. Linda Lou, Michael Jackson, absolutely. 1984 for Thriller, the Grammy for Album of the Year. Tom Henry, Linda Lou in my luggage. Adele, MR is wondering about Adele winning the Grammy. 2012 for the album called 21. And then 2017 for the album called 25. Did she do 11 in the meantime? I'm not sure what's going on there. 14 others. I don't know what's going on. Maybe 4 others. I don't know. Anyway, Adele's got 2 of them. Michael Jackson, we have Whitney Houston, Nathaniel Brown, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, 1994, she won the Album of the Year, The Bodyguard original soundtrack album. So yes, Whitney did win a Grammy for that. Michael Jackson, we have Black, Uriyo, Bobby Green. Who's that? Am I old? Am I missing something? I have no idea what you're saying. Moving on, Garth Brooks, Brittany Lockwood. What about Garth Brooks, Bruce, for the Album of the Year? Garth Brooks. Not showing Garth Brooks winning Album of the Year as a Grammy. Maybe the Country Music Awards, but not the Grammy, I guess. Alrighty, who else have we got? Alan Jackson. That's, again, I think a country award. I don't think the crossover has happened here, and I don't see his name anywhere on here. Already, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. Let's see. Is she anywhere to be seen? No. Lady Gaga has not won Album of the Year in a Grammy. Bruno Mars. Michael, yeah. Bruno Mars, 2018, 24K Magic. He won for that album. Right on. Madonna. Mark Dirksen is thinking, what about Madonna, Bruce? Did she ever win a Grammy for Album of the Year? The answer, no. Madonna has never won the Grammy for Album of the Year. Moving on then to Beyonce. Nathaniel, He's thinking, what about Beyonce, Bruce? She's got a lot of hits, you know, pretty popular. Nope, Beyonce has never won the Album of the Year Grammy. Celine Dion. Celine Dion. 1997, Falling Into You. She won the Grammy. And I'm looking for any others. No, and I'm looking for just another designation. I'm just checking something else. No, she won the one time. Right now. Okay. Barbra Streisand, Bonnie Bergstein. Barbra Streisand, 1964. She won for her self-titled album. Let's see here. Barbra Streisand, any other time has she won a Grammy for Album of the Year? Only the one time. Barbra Streisand, 1964, when she broke in big time. Michael Jackson, we have Iowa, nice state. Beach Boys, Tom Henry. I don't think the Beach Boys won a Grammy for Album of the Year. I'm looking here. No, I do not see the Beach Boys winning an Album of the Year designation for a Grammy. Elvis Presley, Brittany Lockwood. No, Elvis also has never won the Grammy for Artist of the Year for an album. No, not Elvis. Ray Charles, Sylvia, Ray Charles, the incomparable, incredible Ray Charles. Looking here. Just bear with me, folks, as I go here. 2005, Genius Loves Company. Ray Charles won the Grammy as the top album of the year. It looks like the only time, though. No, only time that I can see Ray Charles winning. Taylor Swift, Michael. Yes, Taylor Swift. She's won in 2010 for Fearless. And then she won in 2016 for 1989. She's won twice for Album of the Year. Backstreet Boys. Brittany is wondering about the Backstreet Boys. Did they ever win the Album of the Year Grammy? No, they did not. Neil Diamond, Linda Lou. Neil Diamond. Looking here for Neil Diamond. Cannot find Neil Diamond winning Album of the Year. Not one time. No. Amy Winehouse, question mark. Amy Winehouse. No, have not got Amy Winehouse winning Grammy for Album of the Year. Stevie Wonder, Pamela, that's a winner. Let's take a look here. Stevie Wonder, 1974 for Inner Visions. 1975, Fulfillness First Finale. 1977, Songs in the Key of Life. Stevie Wonder, that is 3 times Album of the Year. How good is this guy? Oh, he's good. He's really good. Okay. NSYNC, NSC, NSYNC, not winning Album of the Year Grammy. No. Prince. Now let's look for Prince. Let me look here. Prince. No, Prince has not won a Grammy for the Album of the Year award. He did not win one. U2, Pamela Meyer is thinking U2 in 2006, How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. They won the album there. And 1988, Joshua Tree, they won that one. I have that album, Joshua Tree. Pamela's Kiss. Kiss never won an Album of the Year. Backstreet Boys, no. The Beatles, Pamela. The Beatles, the most incredible, successful group of all time, one of the greatest recording sellers ever. One time did they win a Grammy for Album of the Year. It was 1968, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. The White Album didn't win. Let It Be didn't win. Abbey Road didn't win. Help didn't win. Revolver didn't win. Only one time did they win a Grammy. The Grammys snubbed the Beatles badly in their first 5-6 years, and they lost a lot of street cred, especially with the baby boomers out there who were pretty upset about them ignoring the best acts in the world at the time. What can I say? Sometimes politics comes into it. Pamela Meyer, Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac won in 1978 for the album Rumors, one of the top-selling albums of all time. Debbie Manuel, Eagles, the Eagles. Did they ever win Album of the Year? The Eagles never won the album of the Eagles. Never won the album of the year, even with Hotel California. Didn't win it. Johnny Mathis, Bonnie Bergstein, Johnny Mathis. No, I don't have Johnny Mathis here. Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper for album of the year. Cyndi has won Grammys, but she's never won a Grammy for the album of the year. But she was like the new artist. She won a Grammy for the best new artist of the year and others. Pamela, Billy Joel. Billy Joel, the great artist. 52nd Street, 1980. His one and only album of the year win. Billy Joel. Cher. Rex is thinking Cher. Never won a Grammy for album of the year. Bette Midler. Bette Midler not winning for album of the year. She won Grammys, but not album of the year. Aretha Franklin, another awesome artist. Never won an album of the year award. Not one time. Eric Clapton, great artist. Lots of records. And 1993 for Unplugged. He won the Grammy, the one and only time. But he did win it. Elton John. Bonnie is wondering about Elton John winning album of the year. Elton John. No, not having Elton John. By the way, I gave you the Beatles, but there are individual Beatles that won the Grammys. You can pick those if you want. Jay-Z, not picking off Jay-Z for album of the year as a Grammy winner. Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers, album of the year award. Nope, not Kenny Rogers. No. Steely Dan. They won in 2001 for Two Against Nature. Well after their prime back in the 70s, but Steely Dan did win one eventually. Carrie Underwood did not win album of the year honors. No. Who else have I got here? Queen. The group, the super group, Queen. Let me see. No, Queen never won the Album of the Year award. Lionel Richie, 1985. Can't slow down. He won everything that year. Lionel Richie. Frank Sinatra, 1960. Dance with Me. Frank Sinatra, 1966. September of My Years. 1967. A Man and His Music. Those 2 years, the Beatles dominated the charts. Those 2 years, the Beatles sold more albums and records than anybody. Frank Sinatra won the award. Old school thinking back then. And baby boomers were upset big time. The Grammys were out of touch with reality. Nothing wrong with Frank. Love Frank. He's great. But you outdid the Beatles. Really, Frank? Really? Daft Punk. Rex. Daft Punk in 2014, album of the year, Random Access Memories, believe it or not. Taylor Swift, we have. Elton John, we've tried. Mumford & Sons. 2013, Babel. Okay, what else we got here? The Monkees, no. Adele, we did. Lionel Richie, we did. Bing Crosby, no. The Happy Goodman Family, thank you. U2. Sam Cooke, no. Osmonds, no. Pink, never won album of the year, no. Nat King Cole, no. Kelly Clarkson, no, I don't think so. No. What else we got here? Judy Garland. 1962. Judy at Carnegie Hall. A live album. Carole King. 1972. Tapestry. Great album. Trendsetter. George Michael. Album of the year. 1989. Faith. You gotta have faith. George Michael. Jonas Brothers. The Jonas Brothers. No, I have not got the Jonas Brothers. Nope, I don't have the Jonas Brothers. Sorry. Simon and Garfunkel. Yes, Bridge Over Troubled Water, 1971. Paul Simon won on his own in 1976. Crazy. Still crazy after all these years. He won again, 1987. Paul Simon, Graceland. Paul Simon 3 times, twice on his own. What do we got here? Glenn Campbell, yes. Glenn Campbell, 1969. By the time I get to Phoenix, outdid the Beatles in 1969. Are you kidding me? Hey Jude, Let It Be, the White Album. Really? Wow. Reba did not win the Album of the Year Grammy. Let's go. Kool and the Gang. No, I'm late, but I'm watching now from WV, West Virginia. Welcome, Becky. David Bowie, the incredible artist David Bowie, never won a Grammy for Album of the Year. Mercy Me, no. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, 1970, self-titled, their debut album, I believe. I'm shocked by some of the misses. Absolutely, Mark. Allison, Rolling Stones never won an award for Album of the Year. Never. All of them. Chicago, Linda Lou, the group Chicago came out in 74, 75 and dominated through the 80s. Never won a Grammy for Best Album. They won Grammys, though. CCR, no. George Michael got it. Neil Young, the artist Neil Young, did not win a Grammy for Album of the Year. Let's go. Janet Jackson, no. Barbara Streisand, we did. Tony Braxton, not Album of the Year award winner, no. Johnny Cash, no. Genesis, another super group, did not win Album of the Year in the Grammys. Paul McCartney, Debbie Manuel. What about Paul McCartney? No. Paul McCartney did not win an Album of the Year award as a solo artist. He did the album Ram. He did Wings. He did all the Wings work. Not one time. John Lennon, yes. John Lennon and Yoko Ono won the Grammy after they shot him, only after he was dead a year and a half. 1982, then they gave him the Grammy. Unbelievable, unforgivable. The Grammys were so out of it. It's unbelievable. Ringo Starr, no. Paul McCartney, we've done. Rod Stewart did not ever win an Album of the Year Grammy. Celine Dion, we did. Phil Collins, 1986, no jacket required. Kelly Clarkson, no. Perry Como, no. Dean Martin, nope. Halo Bruce, I just came in late. Have no idea what the question is. Traffic and Rain. Wally G, welcome. We're looking for all-time winners of a Grammy for Album of the Year. Dolly Parton just came in. No, don't have Dolly Parton here. George Harrison, no. Cher, no. ABBA, the group ABBA, no. Never won a Grammy for Album of the Year. Vince Gill, no. Margaret Lewis, the Supremes. Bruce, did you know Viking River cruise ship released from jail after it hit the tour boat, killing over 20 people? We'll have to wear a tracking device and check twice a week. That's the captain. That is right. I do know that he was released. The Supremes never won a Grammy for Artist of the Year. I will say this, though. You're asking about Beatles and so on. I'll tell you this much, too. There was an award given in 1973 to various artists because of the concert for Bangladesh. That would be George Harrison's lead album. He was the lead on that album. It was a big charity event in Madison Square Garden. The first time the rock stars ever did a charity concert like that. And it won the Grammy in 73. In 79, various artists, including the Bee Gees, won the Grammy for Saturday Night Fever. So that's another one. And then various artists also won in 2002 for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou soundtrack, the movie back in 03. So there's three various artists designations that cover some people, some not, that type of thing. Johnny Mathis, Paul McCartney, Journey, Tony Bennett, others no, but Tony Bennett, yes. 1995 MTV Unplugged. Tony Bennett won a long-deserved award. But this case, Album of the Year, he's also won other Grammys. Frankie Valli and the Supremes. No, Christopher Cross, fantastic breakout album, 1981. He won the Grammy for the album self-titled Christopher Cross. I have that album. I think a lot of baby boomers bought it. Great music on that album. Zach is saying hi to everybody. Welcome. Lionel Richie, we've done already, Zach. Duncan N. Kenny Rogers, no. Styx, no. Neil Sedaka, no. Toto, yes. 1983 self-titled #4 album, Toto. They won for the Album of the Year. Janis Joplin, Dionne Warwick, Sheena Easton. I'm not showing any of them winning for the Album of the Year Grammy. No. Santana in 2000 once for Supernatural. They did win. Patti LaBelle, the incredible Patti LaBelle. I don't have her winning here. Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow, what a career. He wrote the theme song for commercials when he first started out. Then he became an artist, but he didn't win a Grammy for Album of the Year. Diana Ross, no, I do not have Diana Ross winning at all. Album of the Year. Robert Plant, yes. Pamela, Robert Plant and Alison Krauss together won a Grammy for Raising Sand in 2009. Led Zeppelin never won Album of the Year. James Ingram, no. Def Leppard, no. Double, triple checking this one. No. What have we got? Culture Club, LL Cool J. No Grammys there for album of the year. Michael Jackson, we did. Ice Cube, no. Let's say Aretha Franklin, Engelbert Humperdinck, and Cher. No, haven't got it. I'm looking for the guy that was the producer of Michael Jackson's album Thriller that won the Grammy. He himself won the Grammy for Album of the Year in 1991 called Back on the Block. I'm looking for the female artist in 1990 who won the Grammy for Nick of Time, the album called Nick of Time. I'm looking for the Grammy winner. She won in 92. Her album was called Unforgettable with Love. Anybody remember that one? I'm looking for the winner in 1996. She won the Grammy for an album called Jagged Little Pill. Anybody know those? Elvis, Quincy Jones, correct. Quincy Jones, Back on the Block. He produced Michael Jackson's top albums. Quincy Jones. David Foster. No, not David Foster. I'm looking for the artist who did Time Out of Mind in 1998. I'm looking for the artist who did the 1999 album called The Miseducation Of. I'm looking for the album, the winner of the Grammy for this album, Come Away With Me in 2003. 2004, Speaker Box, The Love Below. 2007, Taking the Long Way. 2008, River, The Joni Letters. Anybody know who these artists are? Okay, continuing on. Stevie Nicks, Whitney Museum. Natalie Cole. Yeah, Natalie Cole, Unforgettable with Love. Yes. Alanis Morissette. Yes. Jagged Little Pill, 1996. Melissa Etheridge. Quincy Jones. No, we already did Quincy. Christopher Cross. We got Garth Brooks. No. Lauryn Hill. 1999. The Miseducation Of. Talking Heads is just come in here. Nope, I haven't got that one. Alanis Morissette, we've got. I'm looking for 1963. The album was called The First Family. 1965 was called Gilberto. Gets Gilberto. Anybody know what that one? Who that was? Let's see here. The Suburbs in 2011. The Suburbs. Who did that one? And Morning Phase in 2015. And Golden Hour 2019. This year, who won the Grammy for the best album of the year? George Clinton, Luther Vandross, Beach Boys, Britney Spears, Dixie Chicks. Dixie Chicks 2007, Taking the Long Way, won the Grammy for Album of the Year. Cats. Duncan is thinking Cats. No, not Cats. And we're just about done here. Ricky Martin. No, Ricky Martin never won the Album of the Year. No can do. I'm looking for a comedian in 1961, a stand-up comedian, male, who won for the album called The Button-Down Mind of Blank. And this comedian went on to host he starred in two 30-minute sitcom television shows, both very successful in the 80s and the 90s. Who is this guy? His best friend was Don Rickles. Best friend in real life, Don Rickles. The two guys and wives have traveled all over the world. This gentleman won Album of the Year in 1961, won the Grammy, Album of the Year, The Button-Down Mind of, who is this person? I don't know if you guys will get this one. Let's see, Jonas Brothers, this is for Only Rock, Bob Marley. Bob Dylan won in 1998 for Time Out of Mind. Bonnie Raitt in 1990 for Nick of Time. Nora Jones in 2003, Come Away With Me. Outkast, Speakerbox, The Love Below. Herbie Hancock in 2008, River, The Joni Letters. Arcade Fire in 2011, The Suburbs. 2015, Beck for Morning Please, or Morning Phase. And in 2019, Casey Musgraves for Golden Hour. I have 3 left to go, and they're from way back when. Bob Newhart, bingo, you've got it. Bonnie and Pamela, it's Bob Newhart. 1961, The Button-Down World of Bob Newhart. Von Meter won in 1963 for The First Family, and Stan Getz and João Gilberto won for Getz and Gilberto in 1965. 1965, the Beatles had Help, Beatles 65, probably about 2 or 3 other albums that came out in 1965. 64, 65, 66, the Beatles outsold everybody 5-1. And they won nothing from the Grammys. They didn't even win New Group of the Year. They didn't even win like New Artist. Didn't win that either. It was so bad. Stan Getz, the jazz musician, Von Meter, Frank Sinatra were winning awards when the Beatles were paying the bills for all the record companies. Every record company existed. Every radio station existed because of the Beatles, the advertising from the Beatles. They got nothing. Zero. The love was unbelievable. The lack of love, I suppose. Anyway, that is that one. Kind of gets me going, the old snubbing of the Beatles. Don't like that. Okay. I got one for you now. We're going to go into a different direction. Hope you guys are still having fun here. Let's take a look here. We've got, 30 of you are here, 39 thumbs ups. Thank you for everybody for being here. And let's see what we can do with this one. I have here a quiz concerning the 1980s. Okay, so we're going back a little bit. But here's what I want you to tell me. Can you tell me all the teams that won Super Bowls and all the teams that won Baseball World Series in the 80s, from 1980 to 1989, who won the World Series, who won the Super Bowl? And let's see how good you guys are at that category for the 1980s. Who won the World Series in baseball? Who won the Super Bowl in the NFL? And I'm ready to rock and roll here. Let's see what we got. Waiting for the quizzes and the answers. Here we go. We're coming in. Hold on. Here we go. Nathaniel, the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys, for Super Bowl winners. They didn't win any in the 1980s. Michael, the Yankees, they didn't win a single championship from 1980 to 89. The New York Mets, Bonnie Bergstein, the Mets, they did win in 1986 when Buckner had the ball bounce through his legs, yet they still won in 86. They lost another one, though. Unbelievable. All right, moving on. Other teams to win championships in baseball and in football. The New York Giants in the NFL, 1987, they won a Super Bowl. The Cubs, Zach, too. Chicago didn't win. The Cubs didn't win in 1980. The Miami Dolphins, Bonnie Bergstein, the Miami Dolphins did not win in the 1980s. The Detroit Tigers, Brittany, 1984, the Tigers won the World Series. The 49ers, Zach Tube, the San Francisco 49ers, they won in 82, they won in 85, and they won in 89. 3 times the 49ers won the Super Bowl. New England Patriots did not win in the 1980s. The Giants, we've got the Colts. Zach is wondering about the Colts. They didn't win either. The San Francisco Giants for baseball did not win. The Bears, Duncan, the Chicago Bears, 1986 with Mike Ditka as coach. They won the Super Bowl in 1986. Buffalo did not win the Super Bowl ever. They went 4 times in a row, 0 for 4. Zach, the Packers, they did not win in the 1980s. The Marlins, Brittany is wondering about the Marlins. They did not win in the 1980s. The Jets did not win in the 1980s either. No, they did not win in the 1980s. No, Dodgers, Los Angeles Dodgers, 1981, they won. 1988, they won. They had 2 wins in the decade. The Bills, no. The Packers, no. The Indians, Brittany is wondering about the Indians. For baseball, they did not win at all. Sorry. The Ravens in football did not exist in the 80s. The White Sox did not win in Chicago in the 80s either. The Colts, no. The Panthers, no. The Red Sox, they didn't win yet in the 80s. The Steelers won in 1980. They won in 1980. The 49ers, we have the Steelers. The Philadelphia Phillies, 1980 with Pete Rose. They won the World Series. The Orioles, Baltimore, 1983, they won the World Series. The Red Sox, no. Arizona Cardinals, in my dreams. That's right. Nora Jones, thank you. Titans, no. Raiders, the Oakland Raiders in 1981. The Los Angeles Raiders in 1984. And then, let's see, Zach says, I'm great at this. Steelers, the Indians, Raiders, Braves. Nathaniel is wondering what the Braves. Nope, the Braves did not win in the 80s. The Vikings did not win. Seahawks, no. Redskins, yes. The Washington Redskins in 83 and 88. That does the NFL. I need now 1, 2, 3, 4 baseball teams left to go that won the World Series. The Angels, no. The White Sox, no. San Diego Padres, no. Oilers, Redskins, no. I'm looking for a Midwest team, another Midwest team, another Midwest team, and a West Coast team. 3 Midwest baseball teams won the World Series in the 80s and one on the West Coast. Who were they? The Pirates, not west enough. Got to go further west than the Pirates. Oakland A's, yes. Oakland Athletics, 1989, won the World Series. The Texas Rangers, got to go north of Texas. North of Texas. The Royals, Kansas City, yes, 1985, they won the World Series. The Milwaukee Brewers, the Marlins, and the Rays, no, and no. Midwest teams is who I'm looking for. One is right in the middle of the country, practically in the middle of it, and the other one is just a little north and a tad west. Who we got? The Rays, Kansas City, the Twins, Minnesota Twins, correct, 1987, leaving us the one team in the middle of the country, Midwest, right in the middle on a big river. Big river flows right by the stadium where they played baseball. They won the World Series in 1982. What team am I talking about? It's not the Cincinnati Reds. What team? If they're named after a bird, the bird is a red-colored bird. There it is. The Cardinals. That is correct. The St. Louis Cardinals in 1982 won the World Series. That is it. World Series winners. It started with the Phillies, then the Dodgers, then the Cardinals, then the Orioles, then the Tigers, then the Royals, then the Mets, the Twins, the Dodgers, and the Athletics. Super Bowl, we had the Steelers, Raiders, 49ers, Redskins, the Raiders, 49ers, the Bears, the Giants, the Redskins, and the 49ers. Nobody won twice in a row. Isn't that amazing? Alrighty, now, can you tell me, let's see here, for 1980s, can you tell me the Olympic host cities? What cities hosted the Olympics in the 1980s, winter and summer? Can you remember the cities that hosted the Olympic Games? And can you tell me in the 1980s, the most watched television programs in the United States? What shows were watched the most in the 1980s on U.S. network television? Already, what cities had the Olympics, winter and summer, in the 1980s? And what television programs did Americans watch most in the 1980s? Here we go. New York never had the Olympics. Atlanta did not have the Olympics in the 1980s. Moscow did. The Summer Games boycotted by half the world. Disaster. Dynasty is being a show. Yeah, 1984-85. Dynasty, number 1 show in television. Dynasty. Mary Tyler Moore, not number 1 ever. Cops, never number 1. China, I need cities, not countries. Dubai, never. MASH, the television show MASH, not in the 80s, not number 1. Dallas, yes, 81, 82, or 81, 81, 82, 83, 84. Dallas, 3 years out of 4 was the number 1 show watched on television. Los Angeles for the LA Games, that is correct, 1984. And the Russians weren't there. The Americans won all kinds of gold medals, but the Russians weren't there. And so it really wasn't a legitimate games from a world competition. All the Eastern Bloc countries boycotted the games in Los Angeles. They made a lot of money in LA. They had a great time in LA, but yeah, the athletes knew they were only competing with half the best in the world. Same in Moscow. Seattle, we've got London, no. Lillehammer, no. Japan, I need cities. Falcon Crest was not a number 1 television show. Montreal was not in the 1980s. Sanford and Son, you big dummy. No, not there. Shanghai, no. Bob Newhart Show, no. Love Boat, no. I'll laugh out loud. These 2 questions are hard. All the Family, no. Atlanta came later. Atlanta had 1996 Olympics. The Jeffersons, no. Knight Rider, no. Cosby Show, yeah. 85, 86, 86, 87, 87, 88, 88, 89. The Cosby Show, number 1 television show on U.S. television every year for 4 years in a row. Quite amazing. There's only 1 TV show left to guess. They dominated the other 2 years. I'm still looking for the other cities. Think of Winter Olympics in the 1980s. Where have they been held? And let's see if we get anywhere with that. Growing Pains, Los Angeles, Russia, Little House on Prairie. We've done all these. Atlanta, no. Can Do. MTV, no. Knight Rider, no. Let's see. Tokyo, sorry, no. Brittany. Three's Company, no. Good Times, no. Full House, no. Let's see here. Dukes of Hazzard, no. Think television show. Think a 1 hour long show, Sunday nights, and very different story every week. a sort of a news program. There's all your hints that I can give you. Should be pretty easy. Calgary, Mark Dirksen had the Olympics. That's right, the Winter Olympics, 1988 in Calgary. They were a hit. WKRP, no can do. Phillies, no. Wheel of Fortune, no. Carol Burnett, nope. 1 hour show Sunday nights, a news magazine program. It's not Disney. 2020, kind of like 2020. It's been on way before 2020 was ever on. Bonnie, you got it. 60 minutes. 1979, 80, and 82, 83, 60 minutes. #1 show in all of television. I need the Winter Olympics in 1980. Miracle on Ice. Where did they do that? I need the Winter Olympics in 1984, where the couple ice danced to the Bolero, and the world stopped and watched it. The entire world watched this live performance, stunned the planet. They won the gold medal in ice dancing in this city, and it was later destroyed by war. What city am I talking about? One of the most emotional moments in all of Olympic history. In 1988, the Summer Olympics, where did they have it? The battle was on between the American and the Canadian 100-meter runners, and the Canadian beat the American only to be disqualified for doping, and the American won it. Do you remember where that took place? Folks, think. Margaret, Seoul, South Korea. That is correct. Seoul, South Korea had the Olympics in 1988. The Summer Games were in Seoul. Cool Jazz, Lake Placid, Miracle on Ice happened at the Winter Olympics in Lake Placid in 1980. And Pamela, Sarajevo, the Winter Olympics in Sarajevo, where the couple from Great Britain, the United Kingdom, won the gold medal in ice dancing. Torval and Dean, if I recall, were their names. Torval and Dean, their performance stopped the world for 3 minutes. Everyone alive watched it. Practically. It was amazing. You want to see something amazing? Go to YouTube. Torval and Dean, Sarajevo, 1984. Watch it. It's awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Any more 1980 quizzes for you? Yes, there were 3 presidential elections in 1980s. One in 1980, one in 84, 1988. Who were the candidates for President of the United States in the 80s? Who were the 2 running in 80, 84, and 88? Tell me, who were they? Tell me the Oscar winners for Best Picture from 1980 to 1989. Can you do that? What movies won for the best Oscar? Don't look up on Google. Don't be cheating. Major presidential candidates in the 80s and Oscar winners from 1980 to 89. I'd be curious to know if anyone has these. Let's move on here. A lot of guesses came in. Here we go. Ronald Reagan, Tom Henry. That is correct. Ronnie Reagan ran in 1980 and 84. He was a candidate twice. And he won both times. Bush, no. Yes, George Bush the Elder in 88, and he won. Reagan, Jimmy Carter, that is correct. Jimmy Carter was the president in 1980. He lost to Ronnie Reagan in 1980. Dan Quayle, he was a vice presidential candidate. The Titanic, the movie Titanic, was not released in the 1980s. Ross Perot, don't have Ross Perot as a major candidate. He came into the scene in 1992 against Clinton and George Bush the Elder, and Clinton won it. Pamela, George Herman Walker, correct. Forrest Gump it was not made in the 1980s. Coming Home, Bonnie Bergstein, Coming Home, not in the 1980s. Reagan was president when I was born, says Brittany. Duncan, Al Gore, no, 1990, later, 2002, I think he lost. Michael Dukakis, correct. Mike Dukakis lost in 88 to George Bush the Elder. There's one presidential candidate left. He lost to Reagan the second time Reagan ran. Who was that guy? Good Morning Vietnam did not win Best Picture in the 80s. The Jeffersons, Anderson. I have Titanic going in my background. My video live stream is 3 minutes behind the live chat, says Pamela. Refresh. Walter Mondale, that is correct. Walter Mondale was the 1984 Democratic candidate, former vice president of the United States under Jimmy Carter, lost to Reagan the second time in a landslide. Reagan won it going away. E.T. did not win. Dirty Dancing did not win. Kansas City Royals, George Bush, Godfather, too late. It won in the 70s. Nobody's guessing the movies. I can understand because it's hard to figure out what movies were playing in the 80s. Let me see if I can give you some recaps, some hints about the movies, because you've got all the presidential candidates done. I'm a very good driver was one of the words, one of the lines that one of the characters said in one of the movies. I'm a very good driver. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh gosh, I'm not sure if I can do any more of these. It's a movie about the musician Mozart. The movie about the musician Mozart. It won the Emmy. Fried Green Tomatoes, Driving Miss Daisy. Driving Miss Daisy, 1989. Well done. I'm still waiting for the movie where he says, I'm a very good driver. And he's really good. Bonnie Bergstein, Rain Man. That's right, Rain Man. Looking for the movie that was about Mozart in 1984. I'm looking for the movie that was shot in the continent where all the lions, cheetahs, and elephants are. What's the name of that what's the name of the continent? And that's one of the words in the movie. Let's see here. Oh my God, Torval and Dean, split screen, laugh out loud. Zach Tube, are you tired yet? Because I am, says Zach. I work hard here. Let's see. A movie about the first leader of India. He led India into independence from the UK. Out of Africa. Thank you, that old biddy and Bonnie. You got it. Out of Africa, 1985. Well done. What's the movie with Mozart? All about his life and death. It was narrated by the guy who was his biggest, rival, Amadeus. Pamela, you got it. Amadeus won the Oscar in '84. Gandhi, correct. Gandhi led the country out of the UK. Rain Man, Gandhi. This is good. Okay. This is a movie with Mary Tyler Moore, I believe. I believe Mary Tyler Moore was in this movie, unless it was Carol Burnett, but I think it was Mary Tyler Moore. I think Alan Alda was in this movie as well. 1980. This is the opposite of the movie. Extraordinary Individuals. What's the opposite of that? Extraordinary Individuals or anybody got a guess on that one? Let me see if I can get something else here. You remember the movie where the guys from college were running against each other on the beach with the water coming in, and they were running and they were straining, and it was like 1910 or 1920. They were running and it was in slow motion. Da, 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 da. We've heard this song a million times. We've seen this clip a billion times. There have been takeoffs on this clip where people are running on the beach. All the guys are running. It's like they're part of a college running team. What's the name of that movie? Anybody got it? Here it is. Chariots of Fire. That old biddy. You got it. Chariots of Fire. Ordinary People. Exactly. Instead of Extraordinary Individuals, Ordinary People. 1980 won the Oscar for Movie of the Year. Okay. Weekend at Bernie's. I love that. All right. Let's see here. This is a movie where it's a Vietnam movie, and 2.5 Men, the lead actor in 2.5 Men, starred in this movie. I'm pretty sure it was this guy. Anybody know which one I'm talking about here? It's what you call a group of guys, a small contingent of guys in the army. These guys are part of boom. What is that called? One word, platoon. Pamela, you bailed me out. Platoon. I don't know if it was it. What's his name? Oh gosh, from the show. I don't know. Was he the actor in that movie? I don't know. One more movie, or two more to go. One of them is a Steven Spielberg movie. Steven Spielberg made this movie. It was about the invasion of the Philippines during the Second World War by the Japanese. And it starred a child actor who later became Batman. Anybody know the name of that movie? 1987. Let's see here. And the last one I have, I don't know who starred in it. And I don't know how to give you a clue. It's a 3-word movie. The second word is of, so it's blank of blank. And not sure how to do it. What we got here? Good Morning America. Brett Midler was ordinary people with Danny DeVito. Thank you, Tom. Give Bruce a like, says Zach. Mrs. Doubtfire, no. Zach is saying subscribe to Bruce. Thank you, Zach. Mrs. Doubtfire, and subscribe. The Last Emperor. Steven Spielberg's movie, 1987, The Last Emperor, starred the young male actor, the young kid, became Batman just about 5 years ago. I can't even remember his name right now. Terms of Endearment just came in 1983. Correct. That's the last one I needed. Terms of Endearment. Well done. That's it for the 80s. Well done, you guys. I love that one. I got one quiz to go. One last quiz, and I'm packing her in. This is it. If you're ready for the last one, we're doing it right now. Let's do the last one. Okay. 26 of you are here. 41 of you give me thumbs ups. Thank you. Got a super chat from Bonnie. Thank you. I've got ghost super chats for somebody else. No idea what that's about. Here we go. Can you name the countries of the world with at least 3 major international beauty pageant winners? In other words, tell me the countries of the world with the most beautiful women. What countries of the world have had at least 3 women win an international beauty award? Fire away with your favorite countries and your most beautiful women. Let's see what's going on here. Pamela saying my brain is fried. Let's see here. The Philippines. MR is thinking the Philippines has some of the most beautiful women in the world. You'd be correct. 15 times the Philippines have had Miss Universe, Miss Worlds, all these other pageants. That's number 2, by the way. Number 2 out of 27 countries. Philippines is second. That old biddy is thinking the United States of America. 3rd place. America 14 times has had winners in beauty pageants. Colombia. Linda Lou is thinking Colombia 5 times. Colombia has had Miss Universe and other award winners 5 times. It would be in the top 10. What do we got here? Russia. Nathaniel Brown is thinking Russia. Russia has had, let me see if the Russians have won enough awards to make the list. No, Russia twice, only twice. You need 3 to be in the top 27. They've only won twice. America, we have Dubai. No, Brazil. Linda Lou, Brasilia. 6 times Brazilian women have won world beauty pageants. They're in the top 10 for sure. That old biddy, Greece, the country of Greece. Have we got winners? Yes, 3 times. Once for Miss Universe, once for Miss World. And I'm not sure what the other one stands for. It's the letter I. I don't even know what that one is. But yes, Greece 3 times. Romania. Bonnie is thinking Romania for beautiful women. There's got to be some beautiful women in Romania, I'm sure. But I don't see Romania winning 3 or more. Canada. Pamela is thinking Canada. The Great White North 3 times. Canadian gals have won the world champion beauty pageants 3 times. Okay, who have we got now? Russia. Jamaica. Cool Jazz. What about Jamaica, Bruce? Are the Jamaican women in there? 3 times. 3 winners. Miss World 3 times. Let's go here. The info on the free cruises. Brittany, Mexico. Mexico has had 5 winners of world beauty pageants all time. Mark Dirksen, France. France 4 times. Beautiful women in France. Africa, it's a continent, doesn't help. Japan. Zach Tube is thinking Japanese women, have they won 3 times? Yes. Miss Universe twice, and the other one once. Yeah, absolutely. China, women from China, have they won 3 or more? Nope, haven't had the winner yet. Jamaica, we've done. Spain, España, Spain 4 times. Miss Universe and others. Norway for award winners in beauty pageants. Yes, 3 times. Norwegian women have won it all. The United Kingdom, Brittany Lockwood, 8 times. 8 times United Kingdom. Now that covers, of course, the United Kingdom. That covers Britain, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. That covers the Cayman Islands, Bermuda, all the territories of the UK included. So that is 8 times. And that would be number 5 overall. Cool Jazz, are you playing, Tom? Brittany, the United Arab Emirates. Nope, I don't have them in there in the top batch there. Brazil, we did. India 9 times. Indian women have won beauty pageants globally 9 times. Venezuela, not in the top 27, unfortunately. No, there are some beautiful women there, but not there. Brazil, we have Singapore, not showing. Let's see, Poland, yes, 4 times. 4 times Miss World and other championships. Mexico, we've done. France, we've done. Bye for now, Becky says. Becky, bye-bye, Becky. Italy, the Italians, Italia. We have done Italy already. Moving on to Australia 7 times. 7 times Universe, Miss World, and others. Argentina 4 times. Yes. And Sweden 6 times. New Zealand. Brittany is wondering about New Zealand women. Haven't got enough winners there yet. Nobody got Iceland. We did Italy. We did. They're all hotties. They're all hotties. Beautiful women everywhere you go. Israel, no. Turkey. Brittany is wondering, does the country of Turkey had enough winners yet? Not yet. Thailand, no. Malaysia, no. Cuba and the Netherlands. Netherlands 4 times. Cuba, not there. No. What do we got here? Serbia and Germany. Germany 5 times. Serbia, no. Germany again. So I now need about 5 more countries. I need a country in the tip of Africa. The country in the tip of Africa. Colombia just came in. We've done it already. Geraldine Ferraro. Thank you, Walaji. A country in Europe, a very northern part of Europe. A country in Europe that's an island, a European island country. A South American country starts with the letter E. A South American country starts with the letter P. And a Southern Caribbean country starts with the letter T and T. A couple of hints there for you. What do we got coming in here? We've got you got South Africa, correct? 5 times South Africa women have won international beauty pageants. Norway, that's north, but not quite north enough. Switzerland, no, we've done already. Iceland is the island I'm looking for. Yes, 4 times from Iceland. Denmark, no. Britain, we've done. Peru, the letter P for South America. Yes, 3 times. Norway. Ecuador, the letter E. Yes, 3 times. The Philippines, we've done already. I need 2 countries to go. One in the northern tip of Europe, on the European continent, next door to Russia, and the country in the Caribbean that's just barely north of Venezuela, island nation, T and T. What is it called? The letter T and the letter T. Name that one. Iceland, we've done already. I'm looking for the country starts with the letter F in Europe. Northern Europe, letter F. Finland, MR, you got it. 4 times. Finnish women have won World Beauty Championships. And the last country is the one in the Caribbean Sea, just north of Venezuela. The first word is the letter T, then the word and the second one's the letter T. And it's Trinidad and Tobago. Cool Jazz, there you are. I see you just got it in there. Beautiful. That is Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, everybody. And that completes today's trivia. What a ride. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Hope you had a good time. 25, are you still here? 41 thumbs ups today. Thank you, everybody, for that. Appreciate the momentum on that. Thank you for watching all my videos. Please give them a shot. Take a look at them. Give them a thumbs up if you like them. Please tell your friends to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for visiting my Amazon page, my RedBubble store. All of your donations, as always, it's appreciated. Thank you very much. Bonnie says, I'm exhausted. How do you think I feel? Go Phil Mickelson, says Linda Lou. Phew, time for a nap. I'm so tired, says Zach. Guys, have a great day today and tomorrow. If I'm not on tomorrow for any reason, I'll see you on Monday at 5 o'clock. Thank you for joining me. And please have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the wonderful weather. I hope you get it. We'll see you Monday. This is Bruce saying goodbye to all of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay warm, stay cool. And we'll see you Monday. I'm out of here in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. I'm out of here. Bye for now.